Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel and welcome back Farming Simulator 25. We're here in Wampsville, New York once again. And things might look a little different than the first video I took here. But not too much different. I try to keep the same closeness, the same vibe, same feel of everything. I mean, we did keep, some of these buildings that we had originally. Some of them I did swap out for the same building, just more. Just more useful for us. Apologize for that little pause. I had a really bad sneeze attack. So I do have this thing here set up because I do plan on, haven't gotten it yet, but I do plan on getting like the utility tractor because we do have a little garden here. That is a nice tractor. I love using that. It's great mower for some of these grassy areas. I do not have anything planted in here yet, just because I haven't filled anything in here yet. So that's gonna be coming down the pipeline soon. I've been more focused on getting the few fields that we have taken care of. We do have our logging station here. So basically what I've done so far, aside from not adjust heights apparently, because this one's kind of floating there, whereas the one back here, I may have to lower it to be able to use it properly. We do have quite a few beehives now. The same on the other side. We have a feed mixer here for a few different things, mostly the cattle. Why is it all the way over here as opposed to where the cattle barn is? Well, it kind of fit more so over here than it did over there. I did purchase, again, we do have some height differences going on around here, because that's quite a bit of bump to get into that. We have done some harvesting, as you can see here. Buckwheat, lavender, poppy, rye, sorghum. And that's just from the fields that I own now. We do have a gas station down here, which is apparently empty. So let's fix that. It holds 8,000 liters of diesel, of fuel. We can keep a little bit better track of our usage based on these, though we're not doing euros, we're doing American dollars because this is an American map. Yeah, I hear you over there. I'm debating on whether or not to get rid of this. Granted, I did put bales in there because my plan is to kind of do a lot of baling. Why? Well, why not? So this is a shed as well that's set up for holding bales, up to 150 bales it looks like. What is this again? Grain mill. So this is just more so designed to well, like it name states, there's a door, to mill up the grain. Make it into, well, flour, probably. Yeah, just a lot of flour. Ooh, buffalo mozzarella. Oh, I have an issue going on here somewhere. I don't know what the deal is. some of these seem to be fine, like these guys. Others not so much. And I just cannot understand why. It's gotta be a mod conflict somewhere. But doing these videos, it's just, yeah. So this is our other shed that we have. This one was here as well, just may not be in a correct spot 100%, but this one is designed to hold bales as well, up to 300 bales. We do now have at least chickens, at least the ability to have chickens. I haven't bought any of those yet, but I've been playing around trying to figure out the different fences and whatnot, so that's why we have that set up. And I have a gate here, and I had a second gate in. Maybe I didn't put one in. But this is our home. I didn't realize we had that mural up there. That's a pretty cool mural. We'll check that out when we get inside. But I do have, this is one that I do have 2 big gates to be able to come in back here. I have that one there and then one down here. Why did I do that? Well, this won't be our parking by any means, but at the same time, if I need to get equipment in here, whether it's a delivery truck to deliver something back here or otherwise, I don't want to have to worry about having to back out. But if it's able to make the turn, we can turn and get out that way, or vice versa. So that was kind of my thinking with that. Just having big gates on your fence can be very, very helpful. So of course, this is the truck that we went with. I do like it, and I love this color green too. Here's our scout truck, as it were. Because we do have, well, it's perfect for the Seria Scout. And because I picked that up, I went ahead and picked this up at the same time from the store. I just haven't dropped this off anywhere to make it worthwhile. So that's why this is on the front, and we got that on the back. But yeah, this is a perfect little truck to deal with this guy, with the Scout, and getting all of your plots and such situated. Yeah, this is definitely a nice home. Done by that person, Snake Bizzle. So, shout out to him for these awesome houses. I have a couple of them. I have a couple of the buildings and whatnot. So when you come in through the garage, we do have this nice little coat room. And then, of course, we do have the front door, which someone left the front door open. We have the coat room right after that. Dogs are in here somewhere. I can hear them sniffing. We do have a unique mural over here. But definitely got our little music studio going on here. We got my office. I wish my office looked this great, especially with that thing. That's a massage chair, if you guys didn't know. Basically, a massager is your feet, your legs, your arms, your back, obviously, and your butt. But nice little editing spot over here, and then of course you got your recording over here. Looks like he was working on another home. Got our laundry room over here, which is interesting because, well, apparently that door was wide open. I just saw my dog on top of the, I'm gonna close that door. We're gonna give him some food. He's an outdoor dog and he loves being outdoor. That's why he's got his bed, got a food dish, water dish out here. Yeah, it's interesting that one of the doors to go outside, it comes into the laundry room, which is fine because, you know, if you're out getting all dirty and nasty, you probably do want to come in here, be able to get rinsed off before you go into the rest of the house. You know, hang up any of your dirty clothes or just, you know, be able to change it into some nice clean ones. Just kind of taking a look at different pictures and whatnot. Because I didn't really do that. I haven't really gotten around to doing that. Ooh, grandfather clock. Best thing would be if that would actually follow the actual game time. Alright, who left the orange juice sitting on the counter? Ooh, who left their breakfast sitting on the table? Still 6:30 in the morning. Nice little kitchen setup for sure. Beautiful dining living room area. There's that mural I was looking at through the window. That's a really nice mural. I like that. So what are we looking at over here? What are we watching? Tom and Jerry, Game of Thrones, Flight Attendant, South Park. Alright. That's an interesting spot for a water heater. But if it works, it works. Let's go upstairs. So you got some of the rooms up here. Got some nice pictures on each side. Definitely farming related. Simple bathroom over here. Bedroom number 1. It looks like someone's playing Farm Sim on Xbox. Ooh, another bedroom back here. More editing. Interesting. Joker, the Batman, Logan, Panther. Nice basic bedroom. Another looks like a half bath. Be stronger than your excuses. Yeah, definitely a kid's room. Ooh. Playing on that. Wow, N64. That takes me back. Ooh. I want that. See the Grinch. Some kind of dragon. Alright, here's the full bath. Okay. This one has a window to look out at nothing. Perfect. In our master suite, which we have a balcony. I just got myself stuck. Alright, so anyway. We have a balcony that goes out to the front. There's our pooch. What else we got? So that's where our honey is collecting so far, and we're gonna have to get that out of there so we can continue to collect said honey. There are collectibles on this map, which I found. So if you did something like me and you removed a bunch of buildings, you'll find them pretty easily. It's different than Riverbend Springs. Because, let's see here, I found a grill, a security system, like cameras and whatnot, and the wiring. I'm trying to think of some of the other ones that I found. But basically, if you delete everything, you'll find them that way. They're objects that can't be deleted, obviously, so you go up to them and it says collect. So you collect it. So this is our workshop. This and anything else of Hirschfeld's is online. So for PC only, from what I've been able to find. And again, looks like I gotta do some height adjustment. So, Haven't done any changes to the cattle shed, though we do have a government subsidy and a municipal one. Why? Well, why not? So we do have a slurry sell point. Well, buy point, I guess. So, because this particular barn doesn't provide do slurry, I thought it was appropriate to kind of at least have this over here, because we do have our manure barn over here. No, it doesn't seem to be collecting any. So, oh well. I've not done anything else anywhere else on the map, but that's kind of what we're looking at. I do like the way the little backyard that we have worked out. I mean, yeah, we do actually have a backyard with the grass and whatnot down here, so if any kiddos want to go out and play, there is that. And some people may go, why did you put the chicken pasture right beside the house? Well, easier access. Whether it's for the eggs or the chickens themselves, freshness is key. So, as far as the fields that we currently have, I want to go over that real quick before we do anything else. So again, this is the map that we have. So for what I own, we now own that. I thought about saying about buying these up here just so I can have that complete. But yeah. I mean, I could buy these areas, plots as well. Except for that one. Looks like the only ones I really won't be able to purchase is going to be this up here. What's that part of? Oh. Yeah, let's buy that. Basically, it looks like a road system. So, yeah. I'm going to slowly work on purchasing these other fields probably if I play this too much more. But if I don't, I don't. That's kind of where we stand. One thing I did do is these fields here, we went ahead and combined them. So let me get over into flight mode. So we also own that grassy field there and that white one there, which is limed. I ended up plowing that one, then liming it. Over here, in order to be able to lime everything, I kind of plowed up what wasn't a field. And then we limed it, and then I got a worker to plow up everything else. So that's why it kind of looks the way it does. But this is our big field that we currently now own, and it's going to go into a crop rotation. Of course, pH value is horrible. We'll have to work on fixing that. So we also own, I believe, this grassy field, and then I think this one here as well. That's kind of where we stand, and I think we're gonna go ahead and finish up this video. So guys, as always, if you happen to like what you see or catch yourself watching more than one of my videos, please do us both a favor and hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. That bell will let you be notified of every single video I post and not just like a few here and there. Don't forget that you can find me on Discord if you want to ask me questions there as opposed to posting them here. And I think we'll catch you in the next episode, guys. So as always, take care. Peace.